Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Hits and Headlines. Whether you're one of our loyal subscribers or just tuning in for the first time, we're thrilled to have you here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the latest updates in pop culture and beyond. Today, we're shining the spotlight on the pep, most influential, those 24 P-pop phenomenon BINI. This rising groupie has captured the hearts of fans everywhere, making waves in the industry and showing what P-pop is all about. Leading us in this exciting conversation are our amazing hosts, Zachary, who's got all the latest music scoops.
Hi everyone, welcome to Hits and Headlines. I'm Zachary and I'm so glad you're here. Let's dive into today's exciting topics.
Dinah, who's a big fan of BINI and P-pop's growing influence.
Hello, everyone. It's great to have you with us today. I'm Dinah, and I can't wait to jump into our discussion. Let's get started.
So let's get right into it and welcome Zachary and Dinah.
Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're talking P-pop, and I bet you're all hyped about this one.
I know I am.
BINI's journey to the MTV EMAs, that's major. First Filipino act ever to win. It's got to be a wild ride.
Absolutely. Like from their start during the pandemic, just unreal, right?
Pandemic debut to global recognition. Yeah, that's what we're going to break down today.
How'd they pull it off?
P-pop, I mean, it's popping off globally right now, but they kind of just came out of nowhere.
Right. Everyone's heard of P-pop now. Filipino
yeah.
pop. BINI's like the group.
8 members, right.
Yeah, Ioana, Stacy, Aya, Mika, Malloy, Colette, Sheena, and Gwen. They've got the hits, the fan base, the blooms.
And they're using their platform for something. Like, it's not just catchy tunes.
Way more than just singing and dancing. They're about something. They stand for something.
And that's huge, right?
Yeah.
Like fans these days want role models.
Okay, so back to the beginning. 2020 Star Hunt Academy. That's SHA, right?
Yeah, SHA. Like, peak pandemic. How do you even... I know, but they trained, came out swinging. Patrapico, Calrela, Solomon, huge hits.
And their live shows. Forget about it. Sold out here and abroad.
The nation's girl group, like, they earned that.
Earned it for sure.
Okay, but back to them standing for something, right? Their support for the LGBTQIA plus community is huge.
Malloy, during a concert, she thanked them publicly. Mabuhay ang mga bakla. Thank you so much for the love you've given to BINI. Big moment.
And it's not just words. Indigenous people's rights, donations for Tropical Storm Christine victims, they walk the walk.
Absolutely.
Okay, but buckle up because their global achievements, whoa.
Yeah, this is where it gets mind-blowing. Right. Chinese reality show, Show It All with Lei Zhang. Huge.
And G22 was there too, another Filipino group.
Reaching a whole new audience. P-pop on a whole other level.
And then KCON, the K-pop festival, biggest one in the world.
BINI, first P-pop group ever.
Cherry on top at the M Countdown pre-show in LA. Talk about pressure.
Watershed moment like for P-pop, the whole industry. Filipino artists, they can see what's possible.
And then Billboard Korea, Voices of Asia Award, with SB19 too.
P-pop getting recognized finally.
And then the MTV EMAs, Best Asia Act, first ever.
Game changer. The world is paying attention now. P-pop on the map. Can it take over the world? BINI makes you think so.
It makes you wonder, right? Like, is this just the beginning?
It's gotta be.
I mean, they've practically written the book on it, haven't they? But their success isn't just about talent.
Right. It's definitely more than that.
It's smart, too. Like, look at all their brand endorsements. Unilever, Coca-Cola, Nescafe, Jollibee.
Oh yeah, Samsung too.
It's a who's who of major brands.
It's strategic though, right? They're not just grabbing any deal.
No, for sure. They pick brands that fit their image, what the blooms care about.
Smart move. Reaches a wider audience that way.
And their online presence helps, too. Millions of followers on Instagram and Facebook.
6.4 million on TikTok. That's huge.
And millions more on YouTube and X. That's a massive audience.
It's about how they use it, though. They connect with the fans directly.
Yeah, it's not just promotional stuff.
Like behind the scenes, little peeks into their lives.
Makes them feel real, relatable.
Builds that connection.
And that translates to real support, right? Concerts, streams, all of it.
100%.
It's interesting, there's this interview with Joanna in PPH and Cosmo.ph.
Oh yeah, I read that one.
She talks about how their success, like, it's real. They can buy things now, invest, help their families.
Right. They're not just like living this fantasy.
It's grounded.
And what got me was her humility.
Yeah, she talked about how, more fans recognize them now.
Like those little funny encounters asking for pictures.
And how grateful they are.
You can tell they haven't forgotten where they came from.
Fame can be a lot, though, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Joanna talked about how even just going out can be tricky now.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like one photo request turns into a whole thing.
That's got to be tough.
Especially at their age.
But the balance, right?
They love the fans, but it's a trade-off.
Privacy, expectations, it all comes with the territory.
It's impressive how they handle it, though.
Mature, professional.
Says a lot about them. But stepping back a bit, BINI's success is huge, right? Like for Filipino representation.
Cheers.
They're proving P-pop deserves a global stage.
Shattering those glass ceilings.
It's empowering, right? Not just for Filipino artists.
Like anyone who feels underestimated, like they don't belong.
BIN shows you can achieve anything.
Background doesn't matter. It's about the work you put in.
And it's bigger than just them, right?
Oh, yeah. They're leading the way.
There's so much talent in P-pop coming up now.
And so diverse, too. Different sound styles.
BIN opened those doors.
Gave them a chance.
It's an exciting time for P-pop.
And honestly, there's something for everyone. You got those dance tracks,
It's ballads.
edgy concepts, feel-good stuff. It's all there.
And P-pop keeps evolving, too.
Constantly pushing the boundaries.
And the fans, they're driving that.
It's not just listening anymore.
Right, they're involved.
Fan art, spreading the word, the whole 9 yards.
It feeds back into the artists, too.
It's like this
Yeah.
loop, this cycle.
The passion fuels the music resonates with the fans.
It's beautiful, really.
So we've seen BINI's journey, right? From pandemic beginnings to global stars.
Music, advocacy, the business side, their personal stories.
But it leaves you wondering, where do they go from here?
What's next for them?
It's exciting to think about.
The possibilities, it's like endless. Right, they've done so much already.
But they're not slowing down.
Right.
I think we'll see them push even further.
New sounds, collaborations, global stuff, who knows?
They're ambitious, that's for sure.
And they're not afraid to try new things.
There were hints about new projects, pushing their artistry even further.
Makes you want to see what they come up with.
I mean, with their reach now, maybe acting, fashion,
I wouldn't be surprised.
even entrepreneurship.
They're always evolving.
It's what makes them so interesting.
Always changing, growing, challenging themselves.
That's a reminder for everyone, right?
That growth is part of the creative process.
So what does all this mean for P-pop, the bigger picture?
Well, BINI showed the world that P-pop can compete.
They set a new standard.
Now it's up to the others to step up.
Carry the torch.
But it's not just about individual artists trying.
No, it's the whole scene.
Producers, songwriters, choreographers, everyone involved,
The whole community.
working together to elevate P-pop.
Take it to that next level.
Exactly.
So what can fans do, to support that growth?
Easy. Keep listening, share the music, spread the love,
Go to concerts,
stream, buy merch, all that.
be active online.
Most importantly, be vocal.
Let the world know about P-pop.
That it's a force to be reckoned with.
Powerful stuff. So as we wrap up this part of our BINI deep dive.
What's the one thing you'd want our listener to walk away with?
Yeah, it's been incredible, hasn't it? I feel like we've just scratched the surface.
Totally. It's more than, just catchy songs or dance moves.
Right, like with BINI, there's this deeper thing. It's their work ethic.
That resilience, man.
Yeah, how genuine they are with the fans, with the blooms.
That's what sets them apart, I think.
And coming up during a pandemic, like how do you even...
I know, right? It's like, if anything, it pushed them further.
They didn't let it stop them, turned it into fuel.
That's inspiring.
Totally. And the blooms, we got to give them credit.
Absolutely. The fans, they're a huge part of this.
They've been there since the beginning.
They lift them up, spread the word.
It's a real movement.
Like a global community.
That love for P-pop, that belief in BINI's vision,
It's powerful.
and that energy, it makes P-pop so special, right?
It's more than just music at this point.
It's a whole culture. It's Filipino pride.
And BINI's leading the charge.
Opening doors for new artists, new fans.
Like this new wave.
And they've shown the world P-pop is here to stay.
There's no doubt about it.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into BIN,
What's the big takeaway, the thing that sticks with you?
for me, it's that sense of possibility.
That anything's achievable, yeah.
If you work hard, chase your passion, find your people.
BINI is proof of that.
They faced those challenges, but the dream, it came true.
And music, it can do that, right?
It breaks down barriers, connects people.
But it inspires us to change things.
Who knows, maybe our next deep dive will be about another P-pop group.
Following in BINI's footsteps.
The future's bright for P-pop, that's for sure. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. This BINI journey has been wild.
It's been a blast sharing it with you all.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep diving deep.